Good morning from a place not far from Bristol, which is, I suppose, smoking in ruins at this stage. Not quite, but yeah, it kicked off yesterday. So this weekend I was working. So I couldn't go to London, and I actually didn't even know about this protest yesterday. Having known it, I could have on my way home from work popped down there for an hour or so, maybe got away with that without getting too much trouble with the missus, just to see what's going on. And I'm quite glad I didn't go, actually, because it got really tasty. My daughter showed me this morning, the pictures of police van on fire, and I was thinking, bloody hell, that's extreme. Who's done that? So then I saw, I googled it, and it was all BBC, Guardian, Independent. So I thought, I'm not going to even give them any time at all to hear what they have to say on it, because I don't trust a single thing that they say. Got onto YouTube, had a look. It's still the same. All the mainstream comes first, and then eventually I found Ruptly, and I think Ruptly's a perfectly good source to watch, because they pretty much just film it, and that's it. They film it. You watch it. They're not. I don't think they're carefully editing it to give a narrative or an opinion. It's just this is the footage as it's happening, and make of it what you will. So I was watching it, and it started the footage from when the protesters against the bill were already being violent. They were on top of a police van. They were smashing it up. They all had bottles of booze in their hand or something like that. And then I noticed something about these protesters. I saw an awful lot of pink hair and dreadlocks. And that leads me to believe that, especially that it's Bristol, that this is the leftists mostly. And I go, oh yeah, of course, yeah, they get violent. They're allowed to. They're encouraged to. Largely peaceful. I'm sure a lot of these same people have been on Black Lives Matter protests and Extinction Rebellion. They'll be the ones that cost me a load of money when they closed Bristol for a week at a time. Thank you very much, guys, in the height of summer when you're all on your school holidays because, you're teachers or unemployed anyway. But, I'm in favour of your right to protest, as long as you're protesting peacefully. Peacefully. Because that's what it's all about. Peaceful protest and civil disobedience, I think, is probably in the call. But I'm denouncing the violence. There. I denounce the violence, and I denounce people being violent, unless you are being physically attacked and you want to use violence to defend yourself or the person next to you, I suppose. Anyway, some grey area, some nuance there, isn't there? If you see an old lady getting whacked in the gut with a truncheon by a copper who was just attacking her when she was doing nothing wrong, and I suppose you can't blame a few people around there for thinking, hang on a minute, let's give him some back. But violence is inevitable. So what my take is on this now, going forwards, and I genuinely hope, I hope the protesting continues, and I hope it continues to be peaceful. Okay, peaceful, guys. Just making my point clear. But it doesn't stop. I hope it just doesn't stop now. So many people are furloughed. Get up and protest. You saw, these are your people being, protesting here. These are the Extinction Rebellion lot. Let's get going. Let this be basically the poll tax. This is how, I don't really. I was old enough to pay poll tax. I was 18. I just didn't give a crap about anything. I just went to the pub. But I'm aware of it, and I know that it got really, really sort of one of my neighbours thinking I'm a loony. It got really violent, nasty. But it let the government know. It said, we are not having this. And so the government has introduced a bill that basically makes it illegal to complain. So they're taking away all your rights. They're shutting down your businesses. They're letting people die of cancer. All of the absolutely disgusting, evil things that they have been doing to us for a year now. And then on top of that, they then say, oh, and you're not allowed to protest. You're not allowed to complain. Hopefully that's just the straw that breaks the camel's back. And people say, nah, your time's up. And let's hope, I suppose, the reaction from the establishment and the media is to continually attack the people that are trying to stand up for their rights, their individual freedoms, and let more and more people take the red pill. I would imagine there's an awful lot of lefties there yesterday, because the police did get violent with them eventually, although it did seem very much like the police were in a defensive position rather than going out there and instigating and attacking people that were there. Maybe you can put me right. I've only just watched the one video on Rupley, but that's how it seemed. It seemed like they were there and they were reacting to the rioters, whereas in last summer, when they dragged down Edward Colston's statue, they decided to do nothing to stop a mob being violent, because the mob might continue to be violent if they did nothing. Anyway, yeah, let the protesting continue. Let it continue. Let this government know that it can't get away with this. It cannot get away with this. And then let the whistleblowers come out and let everybody find out exactly the motive that's been going on to bring in the New World Order, to have the great reset, to take away your savings, to take away what you own, because you will own nothing and you will be happy. God damn it, you will be happy. Anyway, see you soon. Bye.